So here we are again, starting up the next phase of what we're doing, which is, again, in review, to take this area, secure it. And today I got a bunch of cobblestone last episode. And so what I want to do now is just trim back a little bit of this forest right here. Just trim it back just a little bit. And with the saplings that I get, I'll replant out around in here after I get everything lit up. And I'll replant as we get further into what we're doing. I'll replant, make some streets. We're going to do some terraforming, but today we're going to trim back the woods, and then we're going to maybe start right around here somewhere and build our wall, because we want some of this space right here for housing, or maybe for business here up against this first wall. And as we go out this way, we're going to go and try to do some more housing. And these pens right here and these two farms, we're going to put farther out this way and expand the city out this way. The thing that I don't understand, maybe somebody watching knows this, but the thing that I don't know is how far the influence of the bell in the middle of the city reaches. I don't know what that is yet. And so if you know what that is, if there's a block number or something like that, then put it in the comments. I'd appreciate that. And so here we go. So like I said, we're going to go over this way where all the trees and everything are at, and we're going to start chopping down trees and moving the tree line back just a little bit. How was everybody's day today? So we'll start here, and we're just gonna take down trees. Again, I've got the Thaler timber data pack from Vanilla Tweaks, which adds some more convenient effects. This is just the way that I like to play. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to pick up all this leaf litter too. Just so that as we start to cook things and start smelting, we can use the leaf litter first. The other thing you can use leaf litter for is to take and put in the compost barrel things and use it to make bone meal to help grow your plants quicker. And so we'll be using it for that too. And this is all just grindy kind of stuff. Okay, so we'll probably go to, So I did not see this. So I'm going to go back and get some dirt. I think we've got some dirt in our chest here, and I want to fill that in, because that's the stuff where the worst of the mobs will come out at. And so that will help stop that kind of nonsense from going on. There's see if we got any more over here. Okay, we don't have any more dirt over here. Let me check here again. Nope. All right, we'll just use this and be strategic with our block placement. I didn't see that over there before. And so a lot of these things, I'm just going as if I was playing just a single player situation. Right over here. Let's take this tree down. So, and we may have to go get some more dirt to fill this in. Or maybe I can get down closer and do this instead. And start with the darkest area. Do this. If we can stop the mobs from coming up, that would be awesome. Yes, we're definitely going to have to go and get some more dirt. So what I'll do is I'll go up there to where that pig is at and start there and start terraforming that down. Oh, there's a child. It's fruits of us laying extra beds down. Excuse me, sir. This is for your own good. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we've got 2 shovels there. So we'll start there. And that pig is still up there on the top. Maybe he just likes it up there, but so here we go. We're going to start bringing that down. Oh, you poor guy. This golem with all the spots on him, he's been in a fight somewhere. And so what we'll do, we'll use up these 2 shovels that we have here, these 2 copper shovels. And let's see how many. Let's see what we've got going on here. So how many of you saw the Minecraft Live thing? I watched it. I was not impressed with what they're bringing. I am looking forward to the next update, which will be in a day or so, as I am recording this episode on Tuesday, March the 24th, and I'm kind of waiting for those things to come out. And the main thing that I'm looking forward to is the recipe for the recipes for the name tags so I can name my villagers as I go along, just to identify them and just to keep track of the population. Oh, look at that. There's some more coal. We will get that. Okay. Let's continue getting dirt. Most of the other stuff I'm not interested in, as far as the Minecraft Live is concerned. I like the idea of the new biome underground. Excuse me. I look forward to that, the sulfur and all that stuff. I'm interested in the blocks for building, even though I'm not per se a builder. I don't know how to describe my Minecraft, the style playing that I do. I do love the early game, just getting things, and I guess I'm a pretty good gatherer with the right tools and whatnot. But I like setting up a city, or like one of the things that we're going to do is plan a place to put storage, because that's going to be important too, and that'll cut down on a lot of the running around that we're doing right now. So we're about to kill this shovel here, and when we do that, maybe we'll run down and make a couple of stone shovels. I'm kind of cheap that way. I do not have to in the early game I can play with stone tools, but I'm kind of glad we've got the copper, because the copper tools do work a little better than the stone, and I'm happy for that. I like the looks of the copper. I like the copper armor and all that. On my wish list from Mojang, if you guys could come up with, well, there we go. If you guys could come up with copper bucket, that would be awesome. Because you can get pretty much anything, even as far as lamps are concerned, from copper like you do iron. The only thing that I'm aware of that you can't get is the bucket. Now I've lost my spot. Okay. Well, I have the dirt on me, so when I run across it again, I will fill that spot in. We'll go back to knocking trees down and knocking the tree line back a little bit. I'm a firm believer in taking trees and replanting somewhere else. And we'll probably go east of the city. Well, oh, here we are. Is this where we were at? I think so. Get this. And so I try not to lose anything. I try to be as economic with what I'm doing that way. And not if I had plenty of coal, I would probably put a torch in that hole, but I don't think I will. I just want to cover up these super dark spots to prevent any mobs at the wall, because the wall will be back the other way, but I would still like to. And I'm thinking I may do some things just outside the walls too. Maybe as far as a watchtower or something like that. I haven't super settled on an architectural style for the buildings. Part of me wants to go with a modern Middle Eastern style of building. But I haven't settled on it yet. And I'm still scanning Pinterest and Google some of the photos and architectural styles, and just thinking it. By the time we actually get to doing a lot of building, I will have made a choice about what to do that way. Okay. Let's see. And so when we start to put in the wall, which will be the next thing we do, I think, we'll start here. I'm going to pick up these and then hurry home. Hurry to my bed because it's dark, but I'm pretty safe because I'm near golems. There's dude still taking up my bed. I like the shaders. I'm using complementary shaders. I forget which iteration. Oh, look, over there. That, my good friends, is a creeper. Oh. Like I said, I'm not very good in combat. I probably should have hit him a couple of times before he had a chance to explode. But I've got dirt on me, so I'm just going to fill this hole back in right now. Nobody got killed. Okay. Put that in. Put that in. Okay. So, I don't think... So I'm looking for iron. Did I get iron? I think it's over here. Yes. Okay, so one of the things we're going to do is we're going to smelt empty some of this out. Everything organic goes there. Put that potato there because I do want to make a potato farm. Move that out of the way. We'll put that up. I want to keep that on me. I'm going to use that to do the next thing. Okay, so what we'll do now, let's put non-organic stuff right there. We're going to go feed our animals with what we're going to do while we wait for this next thing to do. So take that and use it. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I've got that I can use for fuel. So I'll use this for fuel, and we're going to turn the cobblestone back into stone so we can make a stone grinder. We probably need to make 2 of them. One for the village to have a mason. Okay. Just eat a little bread. And then let's feed the sheep. We just gonna need a lot of those guys. Now, as you see, those little green orbs are experience points. Okay, jump up here. I'm really wanting to expand my cow farm, and so I probably should be a little more vigilant to move that out of the way. And we've got all this hay right here that we could use, but I think I'm just going to leave it there. And that stack, I think I'm going to leave it there and use it later on when we move our farm out north. Okay, so we have this, and now we're going to make, I think it's like this. Yes, stone cutter is the name of it. Okay, put our iron back up. We'll make another one of those for the village, so that'll be one of the jobs that we create. We've got quite a few jobs that we need to create. So what I'm going to do is take this stone cutter with me and bring it close to where we're going to be working. Now, I want to look at our map again and see where we're at. And so if I just turn to my left and go that way, I can start my, I'm going to put my stone cutter there. I'm even going to set down this. I'm not sure I'll need it. And so that's good stuff. Okay. So now I'm going to go back in and gather up some of the cobblestone that we got. And we're going to use it to make cobblestone walls with. And this is there, right here. We're going to get all of it. One of the things that I'm learning to do also is, as I'm doing the Minecraft thing, I'll put that back up. I'm learning to play and talk at the same time. There's a trick to it. For me, some people are really good at it already. But I think it'll make the gameplay smoother for everybody, for me. So here we go. Put that in. And we're just gonna do all of these. We may have to go back and get some more. So, do any of you guys who play, do you have have you found a place where there's a village that you could use and grow out? And do you have any interest in expanding it and working with villagers, which working with the villagers can be a little frustrating because they are not very bright. Okay. Oh, what's this here? Now I've got to run back over and make a shovel because I just think I saw some clay, which we can use for other things also. Yes. And I'm glad I brought copper with me. We'll make 3 shovels. We don't need all of them, but we probably will in due course. Okay, let's go back over to where we were at. It's always good just to look around where you're at. So if you're under the water, sometimes it can take longer to and these clay balls, we can make bricks. We can make other things. So I'm just going to go down this way and look. Okay. We don't need to do that anymore. Okay, we're going to go over and let me take a look at the map again and see where we're at. So I need to go off to my right just a bit. Let's see. Okay. So I should have brought a bed with me. Let's go. I'll go back and get a bed and just keep it on me so that as we progress, we don't have to keep coming back in to get it. And I don't have that guy who is yet to be named borrowing my bed. He doesn't even have a job. Sorry. Dude. That's a nitwit. They don't work either. They are incapable of working. There's another little dude. He's grown up a little bit. So we'll just wait and eat. You know what? I'm just gonna just wait for everything to go down. And while we're building the walls, we have to really be careful to look out for creepers and that kind of thing. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. I think we were here. Are we not? Let's take a look at the map again. Yes. Let's go over this way just a titch. And I'm going to start my wall in here. Up. Now, even though these walls seem short, no one, including the player, can just jump over these. And then on the other side, what we need to do is knock back some of the dirt so that some aggressive mobs can jump over, and we'll make the wall bigger than this in a bit. But for right now, we just want to make sure that as we go, because if I had left that dirt right by the wall, it would have enabled a mob to just jump over if you have something right up against it. So I'm going to knock all that back just to be sure. Sorry for the sudden movement. That's the other thing I'm trying to do, is trying to smooth out my movement in the game. Excuse me, pig and chicken. Here we go. I found a quiet time of the day. My wife works as a dog groomer, and I'm semi-retired. I'll go in and bathe some dogs in the first part of the day just to help get her and her crew ahead. Oh, come on, mister. I don't really care whether the golem or whether the nitwit stays out there or not. And we'll put a gate in the wall also so that we can go outside of the perimeter. We're going to go work our way up this way, and then we're going to cut to the east. Here in just a bit before we get right up on that hill. Because all of this is going to be part of the city. We'll probably put, and we'll start there. Now we'll come back across this way. And of course, as you're looking, everybody has a different way that they do these things. And so just find what works best for you. Let's get another stack of walls and continue across. So I'm going to stop here, and I'm just going to move this back one block. And continue to go across. Misplaced. Ah, what? I did not to stay right on that line. Come across. Ah, still misplacing. What other kind of content would you guys like to see? Would you like to see gameplay from on a server? Okay, I'm gonna knock all this back. Would you like to see hardcore? I've never played hardcore before at all. So that would be quite the challenge, para mí. Let's see. I'm going to walk up this way and see if maybe we can lower some of this down, or maybe not. Okay, I think I see what I want to do now. We'll come up across this way. Okay. Take this, just take bed down that way. Working our way up and over this hill and around the other way. I think I do want to get this completed in this episode. And I have a text, but it's not anything I need to answer right now. And of course, the other good thing to do is when you're building walls like this is to come back through where you put walls at and be sure that there's no place in what you've done to and so here's that road that we saw on the map, and I want to come out at least that far and then come east. Had to look down and make sure of where my my bed was at so I could grab it just as it gets night. Oh. Okay, let's lay our bed down right here. We'll go. Continue on now. And we should end up not too far away from the cows and everything. Maybe we'll come and feed them when we get down that far. Now, the other good thing about this game is that whatever you build, you can tear down. And the other part of my plan is to get I can expand the city by expanding the walls. And so say I wanted to come out this way, I could start back up there and bring the wall at the top of the hill over there back around this far and connect with where the wall's going to be going and make a bigger area to build in. I'm going to come this way. Come up. I try to save all the dirt that I can. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Let's lay some of the dirt down around here. I'm not sure what we're going to do around this little lake area, but I do think that we may use it. Fill some dirt in here. There. Not so much going up and down. More level coming out this way. So there's a lot of space out here to bring the farms out this way. Again, I'm not sure about how far the influence of the bell in the village reaches. I'm not sure about that. And if it reached out this far, which it almost doesn't matter. Okay, let's see where we're at. Let's take a look at the map. See where we're at. Okay, so we can make a hard right. Maybe we'll come out a little bit farther here, make a hard right, and end up. I'm going to take some more dirt and lay down here because I think we're going to come back around this way. Lay some of this in because I think we'll be putting farmhouses and stuff all around in this area. So We'll come up a couple of more blocks that way. Now we'll start to come back this way. I do encourage you to, there's a mini map mod that you can get that is a little bit more localized as far as, okay, I'm going to go back out this way a little bit. Let's see. Oh, we'll come out just a little bit farther this way. We'll go down here and we'll go down to the water. Okay, so let's take a look at the map. Okay, so this is what we did in this episode. We went up this way, crossed that way. I probably should have went out that way a little bit, but I think when you're actually on the ground looking, you see what's convenient and what's not. So we go here. We're going to do something with this. I've got a few ideas. And so we've got that. And so the other thing that I want to do is to come over this way and shovel all this out so that it goes straight into the lake. And so I think that's the other thing we'll do. But before we do that, since we're so close to the sheep and everything, we'll go and feed those guys. So here we go. We needed a little bit more, but I don't know how many we've got. Let's see what we got. We use up all of our wheat here. These guys. Remember, this is all we're after is the byproducts from these guys. Okay, so we did use up all that hay on them. That's good. We'll go over here and just get some of these hay bales. Take them, make them into wheat, and we'll go back over to the sheep and feed them again. We'll try to make a point of feeding them at least 2 or 3 times with every episode, or just at least once every day, just like in real life. Okay, that's awesome. So now we're going to go over this way and we'll probably end up using our shovel up, and we'll probably have to get a bucket and replace some of the water back over here. But what we want to do is go over, and you know what I think we'll do? I think we'll just Uh, let's see if we can find another good backdrop right over here. That looks good. So I think we'll stop right here, and we'll go and I'll do the digging out of that area off camera. And when we come back, we'll go straight into lighting up the area over there and that kind of thing. You know what? I really appreciate you guys that are starting to watch. I'm not a whip. I'm not a vintage beef. Matter of fact, I'm not even a DJ, DJ MC kind of guy. I'm just pretty noob in my approach. Ooh, that just looks really good right there. Anyway, thank you. Have a great day. Go build something.